Hello again YouTube, we are back with the next part of Let's Play Spore. We're just going to be continuing on and finding some more species to kill or talk to. So I'm just going to make myself, I don't know whether I can sprint yet, sneak, medical and jump. Because I've got legs I can jump. You gain certain abilities by having certain body parts. So I think I'll try socialising with these ones. Again, just stick to exactly what they do. Typically everyone just has sing at this really early stage. And there we go. I've earned enough DNA points to, as you can see, growing my brain a bit in this imaginary box. That actually sort of defeats the actual scientific evidence of having a larger brain does not necessarily mean you are cleverer. But we will just humour them. I'm much taller than you. And I think I have to do one more. Okay, let's just do this one. And easily done. So you can see on the minimap who's our friends and who's been extinct, and that's our home nest. So I'm just going to attack this next lot. I'm going to spit, charge, and just bite and spit, as usual. Then hopefully I can get an omnivore mouth so I can actually eat fruit as well. Gonna grab that. Hopefully I'll be able to get pick up some interesting parts. At the moment I just seem to be getting loads of different legs. Is that them? I think so. Kill them all. At the moment we're just in this sort of area where everyone's just come out of the cell stage, so they're really easy to kill. And that's an alpha, so I should get a body part for killing it. Step back a bit, because spit, for some reason if you stand too close to them it won't actually work. And just keep attacking. And there we go. Probably just eat a bit to restore some health. Then I think what I'll do is I'll head back to the home nest, check that I've done everything in the exact circle around the nest, and then re-enter the creator to develop myself a bit. So I'm just going to click on the minimap. I'm not quite sure what that is, some kind of shell. I've got the graphic settings set fairly high, so it shouldn't be too terrible. Can't imagine. Let's just do this one. I've got to try and remember to keep track of the time because I don't want to go over the 15-minute limit and have to speed up the video. So let's socialise with these. A 3-poot 2. There will be a mix of creatures made by players online and also Maxis. And usually the ones made by players have loads of really weird names. And the final one. Since we now have a larger brain, we can now have enough sense to be able to get like party members. You can sort of add them to your pack and then they'll help you in battle. So there we go. Now we're just doing this crazy dance. And yeah, so now they'll help me attack enemies or also socialise with others. So let's go back to the nest and evolve a bit more. We can actually have a look here in our history about how much time has passed since the start of the creature stage. About 30 million years. So it's not exactly light on the oops. Just press summon flock, that's my omnivore ability. I may as well show it off now. I just do this and then loads of creatures come to support me. These are lombax. Just need to find there we go, my partner. Again, I think I'm female because I'm the one who lays the egg. Just do a little dance because this is a universal game. And there we go. I'll only be sort of showing this animation once. It is possible to skip it, but so I'll just be not repeating any old animations. Yeah, you can actually go into a test area where you can just see what it would be like and make yourself do loads of things like happy or some kind of dance, I believe. Or is this dance? Yeah. So let's go back to the creator. Yeah, I'll get that one. No, that does that really look like Slitheen legs? They're a bit more bulky than that. They've got really quite large legs. That could probably be, yeah, beefy legs. Get some new eyes. I have actually got the creepy and cute expansion pack sort of installed, so that means I get a few extra items and things to use, but just trying to, they've got eyes like, the Slitheen have eyes like these, but they do look kind of dull, so I'm just going to go for these Felizard eyes, some really big ones. Yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can make them look fairly like the Slitheen, but it's going to be tough because I'm not very good at the creators, so you'll have to excuse me for that. I've only got a couple arms. Could get these. Whoa, that's a bit weird. But they've got big claws, so if I just get these and make them a bit bulkier, then we can give them, they've got sort of long talons, so I suppose we'll go for this. Okay, that's not really it, but we'll go with it anyway. Actually, let's just shrink his wrists a bit. I know it's making it look ridiculous, but never mind. As for feet, I'll probably do, I don't know, but what's one of these good ones? That's sneak and dance. We probably want dance because, ooh, look, looks a bit weird. Oh, it just looks ridiculous now. Because I like to be social if I'm not just trying to get scientist. So let's get rid of some of these older ones. I believe we can get some new weapons anyway, so this is a level 2 spit. I'll just put them there. I think we've got strike level 1. We could get strike level 2, but that's really not the Slitheen, so I wouldn't do that. That just looks a bit weird now. I'll just make sure that I'm choosing the correct colour scheme. I do not think it's that colour. They're more like green with traces of black. There may be a few cuts in the video just whenever my recording gets interrupted because everyone's in and my sister has a friend round. So sorry for that. I suppose if I go into detail colour, I am going to be showing all of this sort of micromanagement in the Let's Play, but you can always sort of skip the video on if you don't want to see all the design feature. So was it green base and then black coat? Oh, that'll have to do. Make sure I've got those 3. Actually, I still need charm. So if I get these fin things, I can sort of go there. Okay, that's done. I am just going to be going with whatever I make. I think somebody did comment saying that I was sort of playing metagamey, the way people do it. Aha. Now my species is actually moving on from this old nest, so they're waving me off, and then my old parent is waiting here for us to hatch. And we're going to get a nice panning view of the trees. And a baby. Right, so now we're just going to be taught this stuff, so I'm just going to skip. That'll just teach us how to use our new abilities. One moment. I'm back, YouTube, and the problem is I accidentally muted myself, so this section of video is going to be post-narrated. Here I'm just showing you how to pick up a stick and just running around with it. I promptly dropped the stick and pick up new parts. Here I'm just trying to wander across the landscape and find the new nest, and I keep going for a while. I came across this nest of this species is apparently randomly hostile against me. I'm not sure why, but I start trying to pick up all of the parts that are lying around, and after I pick up the last one I believe the species just attacks me for no reason. So I make a quick run away. Yeah. And so I'm just running across the landscape. I think I realised that I can sprint here. Yep. Basically, for a short time you can just run faster, and usually that's for running away from battles that you started but can't finish. Here I come across an epic creature, which is this horrifying thing made by some player who's really good at the editor. Some kind of dragon monster thing, so I've promptly run away from that. You find epic creatures randomly. Also here I talk about the size of skeletons being better for parts, but this randomly hostile species actually attack and kill me. So I'm going to be thrown right back to the old nest, and I mentioned that at the start of the next episode I will just start the video just about as I'm going to go to the new nest. So I will continue gathering some parts while I just ranted for a bit more. But otherwise I will see you next time, YouTube. Oh my god, I'm under attack. Let's run away. See you next time, YouTube.